I apologize for the weird camera angle. It's my webcam is on the bottom of my laptop. So this is my short video assignment on how globally ready I am. So the first part, I feel like I am right in the middle, like a 5 out of 10. I'm aware of global issues, but I'm not in any capacity to combat these issues. So being a first generation American, my parents immigrated from Korea when they were in high school. I had kind of both worlds. At home, I was Korean. At school, I was American, but my friends saw me as Korean. It was a very weird structure. English was my second language, even though I was born and raised in California. But family was huge, culture was huge, respect was a big thing. I went to predominantly like half Asian, half white school in elementary school, and assimilation and acculturation was very prevalent in my studies. I went to a multicultural high school and a very diverse university, and this helped me adapt quickly. I had many culturally diverse friends. I have friends that are Polish, Mexican. I went to their house. I assimilated well, and I think one of the biggest strengths was because I have a high regard of respect for my elders and also for other cultures. Also very highly attentive to social cues, which gave me, I feel like will help me in terms of be globally ready. I also have family all over the world. I have aunts in Germany. I have cousins in Korea. So this will help me as well. And also my uncle just got married to someone from Thailand. So I have relatives in Thailand now. And transitioning. Currently I am in medical education. But ideally, I wanted to transition into healthcare consulting. I scoured through LinkedIn, I found resources, and I was able to locate the best best global healthcare consultants. One of the main strengths they had was, and something that they postured on their sites, on the McKinseys, on the Bains, they said, implementation of culture and assimilation. A lot of times countries acquire each other, whether it be globally, like France might acquire a company in Israel. They said that the consultants have to be successful in not thinking about an individual team, but rather bringing individual silos together and not be constrained by one individual organization. Another main attribute is employee development and long-term vision. They thought about macro and micro at the same time. One of the biggest strengths for me is my ability to toss out fires, and that's just because in my organization now we are very prone to damage control. We throw all our resources on the fire, and we have no fuel to think about the longer term or longer end goal. That's a weakness of mine, and that's something that I want to work on. This gap of not having the long term vision or employee development can be very harmful in the future. Also, a big strength that they said to work on was cross-functional team leadership and thinking in the global mindset. How am I going to work with someone in Korea or in Israel or in Pakistan when the time change is different, but also culture is different and the way that we communicate is different. Most immediately, something that I want to work on is my cousin is married to a doctor in Germany, so I want to reach out to him, just have a little game plan on how their healthcare is much different from ours. Also, my aunt, she's retired, but she did home care, senior living, and the funny thing about that is the elderly stayed at her house, and when they pass at the House. So it was very interesting to see the differences between healthcare amongst Germany and healthcare in the U.S. I have a good base and excited to work on making myself more globally ready for my future career. And thank you, Jens, for opening my eyes and to be more globally minded.